So I realize there's a lot of new players to HeroxHero, and most things that they do is instantly go into like YouTube, or at least what I did was go into YouTube and search up how to get actually like good in this game fast. So I thought I was gonna teach you how to do it because nobody really has that good of a tutorial. Not hating, go watch all of them else. They taught me things as well. But here's what I would say. Whenever you first get into HeroxHero, you'll spawn around here, or you'll just be in an office. It takes a little bit for it to load for the first time, because it's downloading shaders and stuff. But don't worry, you can wait it out, and there's no problem after that. It's actually quite short loading in after that. But here's the thing. You only spawn with one soul cube. With your soul cube, I would just grab it and see what you get in it, and this will help with the next steps that I'm going to tell you. So, let's see what I get in this for testing purposes.
Let's go!
So that is a fighter.
What's up?
Now, what you need to know is the two starting things you can get is a fighter and a slayer. The slayer is the best out of all of them, so look for slayer because that will help you so much in this game. Now, if you get a fighter, that's fine. Let me show you this next thing. Now, real quick, I feel like I should tell you about these. These are soul talents, and what's good for your character decides on what is best for them. So this man has a really good ultimate, which I'll show you later, but it doesn't have a good charge ability. In my opinion, it can have a good charge ability, but I'd say the ultimate is better. So if we look at this chart, the arcane stat, which you can see by looking at your guy, says right here, talent, this is a phantom. The arcanes for fighters would be better in my opinion, because Titan is normal damage, like without any moves, just your melee, or orb, or whatever. The Phantom is your charged attack, which needs you to hold another button on your controller to throw it. I just smacked myself in the head. And the Arcane is the ultimate ability. I'll talk about those later, but for this guy, I'd say get Arcane, or at least don't do any of that. So, over here, right by the boxes, there's a join Discord button that gives you 500 of this currency called chips. Now, you don't actually have to join the Discord to get all of this chips, but I would do it because the community is so nice. They'll help you, and also there's codes if you get better to help fight bosses for more soul cubes, which you will need in the future. So tap this button, go back into the game, or just actually join the Discord, and then you'll have 500 more chips, which you can see your chips on your watch over here. I currently only have 300. I know I'm broke. So, now, something you can get right off the bat if you enter that Discord, I jumped away, are these cubes over here. It's right by the, the bundles. It's just over here in this corner. Right now, because Mecha Man's the newest character, you can buy a Mecha Man cube or a werebeast cube. I don't know how long these two are going to be on sale, but you can buy one of these two, and I'll show you and tell you what I think is best for them. But for this one, I'd say it's up to, for every talent, I'd say it's up to what you think is good. These are just my opinions. So this is the Mecha Man. His normal attack is bullets. They don't do great damage, or they do alright damage, and they're fast shooting. So he's an alright starter. I don't find him fun, but for him, I'd say Arcane because his ultimate is crazy. This is a werebeast. Now for him, I would low-key say anything's good. Titan may be the worst, but Phantom, he has a great charge move, and he also has a great ultimate that does thousands of damage. So they're both great, just so you know. Okay, last thing to do with the character section, I will tell you about this. this are the abilities. So you take the character that you want. Hopefully you got Slayer, because Slayer has a great ability that will help you level up. For this example, I'm just going to put my Slayer into here. And it highlights their path. This is great to know. Transform and the normal attack come free for charge. But if you did get a Slayer, you want to get them to level 5, and you want to buy this right here. This move can do thousands of damage if it's a Phantom. Even not, it still does great damage. If you did get a fighter, I wouldn't recommend buying any of these, but if you did get a Mecha Man and Werebeast, you can't afford their tech tree right now because they're like 1,000. So I would save up for a Slayer, and if you didn't get them, don't worry. Getting Soul Cubes is so easy. Okay, what I'm going to talk about next is leveling up. Leveling up is not hard in this game, and I will actually use a level, I'll use something you have a high chance of getting. So I'll use a fighter for this. If you get a Slayer, that's great. You can still do the same thing, just watch this. So your first level is 24 XP. That doesn't really matter, okay? But what I will tell you next is something you should do. You see these little ball guys? They're not great. They take a while to kill. Well, not a while. They take 3 hits, but they only give you 10 XP. These imps over here, it's the guys wearing like the hoodies. I'm being attacked. They're also, I have to say this while being attacked. They're also somewhat worth grinding. They give 50 XP per kill, but they take a while. But something I would highly recommend you to do is try and fight these Gengars over here. Now, these give you 100 per, but if you don't think you're strong enough to kill all of them, you could actually run over here to this orange umbrella and stand on top of it, and none of them can kill you. So you can just sit here and level 3, right here, in which now I do 18 per blast, so they're much easier to kill. See, already level 4, already great. So, that's a really easy way to level up if you're just starting. Once you get to level 5 with your guy, which you can see right here, you can buy their ability. Now, if you buy one of their abilities, you'll have it forever. So I've already bought the fighter's first ability, so if I just pay a little bit extra coins, I get his ability. Now, I would not say buy this, because it is going to get a pain to get all of those chips again. So just wait until you have a Slayer to spend them again. Okay, so I'm going to show you what the Slayer and the fighter's abilities are, and tell you how much damage they do off the get-go. So this is a Titan fighter, so it won't do the best damage with Kai Blast, but I still wouldn't say it's worth it. It takes a while to charge up, and it looks like this. And first hit does 89 damage, which cannot even kill an imp. So I wouldn't say buy this. Alright, and this is a level 5 Arcane Slayer, so both of these aren't Phantom to give them, you know, fair fights. So, look at how fast it is to charge this one up. And also, let's see how much damage this does. Let me hit this guy over here. Okay, so I'm gonna hit this guy with my 124 damage in a much faster pace. And just to show you how good this ability can get, this is a level 36. It's very high level, so don't expect to be doing this much damage this quick, and also it's rare and a Phantom, but I will show you how much damage this does in one slash. Let me get these guys in camera. One charge. All dead. And that per slash does 1,000 damage. Okay, now, to fight a boss, you must be a higher level to actually do damage. Yet again, you can do bosses as level 1. It's completely fine. But I'm going to show you, in my opinion, what is the best to level up your fighter, or what is the best to level up. And it's not the soccer balls, it's not the imps, it's, believe it or not, it's not these white hands, even though they give you 300 XP, ow, or red hands, you can kind of see them. Oh, I'm being attacked by a boss, oh my. It's not these guys. I have a high chance of dying. And it's not this guy. I'm gonna die here. Oh no. I gotta get out of here. Oh. It's the Gengars. Even though they're such low level, each of these guys give 100 XP. And you can one-tap them like that. More XP than the white hands in way less time. And there's so many spawn points. There's over here. Over here, literally to the right of it, spawning 2 more. And if you walk over here, which spawns 3 more, it's by this big arena. And it's by the first boss, the Ghost Star, which spawns a lot more. And last position they can spawn, I have a feeling I'm going to get shot, is over here by Seraphim. So they're so available and they're so easy to kill and give great XP. I'm being attacked currently. Soul cubes are a really great thing, so you need to fight bosses for them. And here's my favorite way. So, real quick, just so you know, those beams in the sky, the right one is the easiest, the middle one is medium, and the very left one is the hardest. So here's how I grinded out several soul cubes, and this only takes like about 10-ish minutes if you're higher level, which can't be hard at all. Alright, so first thing I would always do was go to Ghost Star, which is the Gengar boss, and you can normally fight him. He only has 2 moves. He shoots you with a ball, and if you get close to him, he does 3 moves with his tongue. But if you just want to rig him out and do nothing, you can just climb up onto this tree, and then none of his attacks will hit you. So he's basically just... Alright. Then, after that, you can leave the cube here. It will teleport later. But what I would do next is come over here to this guy called Seraphim and kill him. He's also pretty easy to kill. He only has 3 moves. One bird does that, and he does a laser beam. You can dodge it easily. Where he goes into the air, he summons down things that hit the floor. And the last one is where he dashes at you. So if you rig out all of these, you can easily kill him. Now, if you want to real quickly go to your spawn, you can just hit this button, respawn in the menu. Alright, last tip I can give you is do your hunt quests whenever they're out and your daily quests. They help so much. You can get great things from all of them. This one is just purely cosmetics, which I'm wearing, but daily quests, do them daily. You get 300 every 2 days, which lets you afford basically everything pretty quick. You just don't have to sit there. My last tip, have fun in this game, and everything will go past way faster.